All right, we are now in module one, and I apologize because this first module is really going to be packed. Please get started on this stuff right away. Right now, you're watching this introductory video. I'll have one of these for every single module, and please be sure to watch these. Before you do anything, I'm going to give some specific instructions. I'll always go over all of the information that's in that week's module and just maybe hopefully clarify some things that you need to know about the contents that's there. Take those few minutes and watch those. They won't all be as long as this one. There's a lot to do this first week. Not only do we need to get introduced to the course and set up on our Connect website, while also getting to know each other a little bit, but we'll also start the discussion on the course content and work through the first chapter of the textbook. And before I walk you through what Module 1 looks like, I also want to give you just a brief overview of what the course is really all about. This is math for elementary teachers. Some students come to this class thinking it's going to be a learning math that you would do in elementary schools, and that's not quite right. Other students think it's a methods class where you're going to be learning how to teach elementary students, and that's also not what this course is. If you're going to be an elementary teacher, you'll do that later in your program. This course is really about trying to help you build a foundational, deep understanding of the topics that are learned in elementary grades and even after elementary grades, so you can learn why mathematical properties exist the way they do, learning different strategies for solving problems other than just following rules and algorithms, because that is not how you want to be teaching things. Developing a deep understanding of mathematical concepts. We want you to leave this course having a good number sense and the ability to explain why mathematical ideas work the way they do. So that's what this is all about. So let's talk about Module 1 in depth. I'll do this as I share my screen with you so you can also see. So this is what your Blackboard board looks like right now. Um, I am going to actually exit this view. This is the student view. I'm going to go into um, what the full Blackboard looks like and just scroll down to Module 1. Yours will look like this by the end of the semester. I first want to point out, if you need tech support at all throughout this semester, please visit here. This has information specifically for MCC 24/7, student help, and then anything related to McGraw-Hill. Here is their contact information. Now let's dive into that Module 1. There's a welcome video, which is what we are watching right now. There is a link to the syllabus. There is an introductory survey. There is a discussion, introduce yourself. I'll go through all of these in a moment. A video about how to register for Connect. A couple links that take you into Connect. That's the work you actually have to do. You see with these little red squares. PowerPoint slides, instructional video folders, and then the Chapter 1 homework. So let's talk about each one of these things a little bit one by one. The syllabus, I'm going to open this up. I want you to skim through this, read through this, because there's a lot of policies in here that you need to be aware of. I'm going to highlight just a few things. Obviously, there's the course objectives. There's some information about me and how when I'm available, how to make appointments with me if needed. You'll find the supports that are available, textbooks, materials. You don't need to purchase a textbook because we use the first day program. So it includes the cost in your tuition. You'll have access to that right away. The Mathematics for Elementary Teachers text and the Connect website, they're linked right in Blackboard. But you will need this manipulative kit, which must be purchased through the MCC bookstore. You want a basic calculator to use, something that you'll then want to bring to the exam, so get comfortable with your calculator. You will see a topical outline of a calendar for what we're going to do week by week with due dates and testing ranges. We will have 2 exams in this class, and we'll have 5 competency tests. Exams are taken in person, so if you're local, you'll take them at MCC's testing center with an appointment. If not, you need to arrange this at some sort of other testing center or library that offers that service near you. Make sure you plan for that early in the semester and let me know where I'll be sending those exams. There'll be information about that later in the course. Competency tests are done on Blackboard using what we call Respondus Lockdown Browser and Monitor. Those are timed, closed resource assessments. Each one measures specific. Here we go. Each competency test requires a score of a 90%, and you get 3 opportunities to do that. And so it's 40 points or 0 points, but you're going to need to make sure you get at least 90% to pass. Again, those are basic skills that, again, every elementary teacher really needs to have. Scroll back up here. Let's talk about these assignments briefly. SmartBook activities, discussion posts, Connect homework, and competency tests. These SmartBook assignments, they guide you through the textbook interactively by asking questions and linking to relevant sections in the book. Each one shows, as you can see here, an estimated completion time. You'll also participate in weekly discussion posts where you write a post of about 50 to 100 words with some depth. You're reflecting on the work from the week. You can also earn a bonus point for replying to a classmate with a shorter but meaningful response. The homework assignments are also on Connect. Problems allow multiple attempts, and there are even guided solutions there if you get stuck. Regarding due dates, all of the regular weekly assignments, SmartBooks, discussion posts, homework assignments, those are due on Mondays with a 48-hour grace period until Wednesday, which means there's no point deduction if you get those in up to 2 days late. No questions asked. I do that to provide you with the flexibility that you may need to get your work in because I know you all have busy schedules. Competency tests, as you can see here, those do not have any grace periods, but you will have 3 opportunities to take them within a 13-day testing window. Exams also have a testing window, usually with Friday as the final day to complete those. Just scrolling through the rest of the syllabus, there's the grading scale, point distribution for the different assignments, assignment types, teaching methods, what you can expect in a little more detail. Again, I want you to read through all this. It shouldn't take you too long. Again, why we do some of these different assignment types, opportunities to earn some bonus points, and then information about some tutoring, and finally, course policies on attendance, late work, and then withdrawing from class. So let's go back to our Blackboard here and see what else is in there. So that's the syllabus. Please read that on your own. A couple other important things to do right away. There's an introductory survey that should just take you a moment to fill out. Just helps me get to know you all better. Second, introductory discussion post. This, again, is not just going to be a quick note. There's a description if you open this up of what you need to do. But I want to share a little in depth about yourself since we'll be working together online. You've got 2 options. One is to record a short video of yourself, just talking through some of the questions that I ask. Another is to make some slides, PowerPoint, Google Slides presentation with some photos in there as well, or images. But introduction include your name, where you're from, just your goals for college, your hobbies, families, pets, things like that. I also ask you a question about your favorite class, why it was great, and your dream vacation destination. If you do slides, please make sure they are available to see, especially if you use a cloud service like Google. So make sure anybody can also view that. You'll need to get registered for a Connect survey right away. There's a video about how to do that. It shows you how Connect works and the SmartBook videos. This is there's some questions associated with that orientation, and you can earn 5 bonus points just for doing that, just to kind of kick things off. Those introductory assignments really should only take an hour or 2, and you should try to get those done really in the first couple of days. After that, we're going to dive into the math content for chapter 1. All of this stuff is what most other modules will look like. You'll have your smart book, you'll have PowerPoint slides, you'll have videos that I make, and you'll have the homework. So what I recommend is doing them right in that order. Again, because the smart book is going to kind of see what you already know, and then guide you to sections of the textbook that you might need to read a little bit before you can answer some more of the questions. The PowerPoint slides are things that are provided by the author, and so they kind of will go along with the videos that I provide as well. So if you are somebody who likes those slides, print out or just have on your screen, whatever, those may help you along the way. Which where you're really going to get a lot of your content and instruction are these videos. I kind of treated these videos as if I were in class. And so section 1.1, Introduction to Problem Solving, I had three videos in there, as well as a link to an activity. And section 1.2, same thing. I think I have three videos in there. Again, you can adjust the speeds on those. They're all YouTube videos. You can adjust the speeds to watch them a little faster, pause, try problems as you go. But that's really what you're going to want to take notes, just like you would in a regular class. Once you've done that, then you're going to use this link to go to the Chapter 1 homework in Connect. Again, each problem allows multiple attempts with similar problems, replacement problems if needed. There are guided solutions if you'd like to see step-by-step help, but then you'll have to go back and redo that question. So, again, there's a lot in this introductory video. You're going to have to dive in and explore. But again, this week, what do you need to do? Read the syllabus, complete that introductory survey. Let me go back up. Again, syllabus, introductory survey, register, get set up on Connect, and then begin working on the Chapter 1 through the SmartBook assignment, the videos, and the homework. Again, there's a lot to do this first week, but it will get you off to a strong start in this course. So hopefully that helps, and I look forward to working with all of you along the way. Talk soon.